Tyler, thanks for being here.
Tyler, hit the run.
Sounds kind of nice, but
Yeah, for sure.
Just a quick
Me
note
too.
before we begin. Thank you everyone for being here. Mike Watkins, with his 14 rebounds tonight, entered Penn State's top 10 all-time for career rebounds. He's now at 715. Coach will begin with an opening statement, and then he'll take questions. Please raise your hand, and we'll just kind of go around the room.
You know, I'm proud of my team. Really hostile environment, and we came out and played really good the first 20 minutes. And we did just enough in the second 20 to sneak out of here, steal a win with so many opportunities. I've seen Geo make that shot all season long. I've seen, I think Miles Johnson tip it in a few times. I forget how, somebody else got it too. I've seen it. And you're having deja vu while it's happening. But we're able to get some blocks. Then Miles makes a really smart hitting play by throwing it down the other end. And we get out of here with a win. Pikes obviously did a great job. I got so much to say about Steve Pike. What a great coach. I've been coaching against him since the America East days. And what he's done here is just amazing. What Pat Hollis did here is just amazing. That atmosphere you can't beat. That was truly a difficult road challenge. And fortunately we came out of there with a win.
Pat, what can you say about the defensive stand there in the final 20 seconds? And Josh, I think, had 2 blocks in the final minute there. One on Geo and then one at the end. Yeah,
look, it wasn't pretty, but Josh Reaves made some big plays, all game actually. But those blocks were huge at the right time, and we needed them. They were timely, and we needed them. I mean, they almost scored 50 points. We held them to 19 in the first half. They almost scored 50 in the second half. I was starting to, you're thinking it was Iowa all over again. But we got, we started to go back and forth. But Josh Reaves made some big time plays.
Now you've come in here when maybe this wasn't a place that was difficult to play in. Crowd, like to have that switch. What does it mean?
It's awesome. I've been coming here since my Villanova days. That's why I said what I said about Pikes and Pat. Just phenomenal. Place is electric. It was so loud. I put it right up there, man. The home court advantage is definitely here.
Pat, when you look at the Big Ten standings and the fact that you guys still, I think, have a chance to get a bye, there's almost like no bottom to the Big Ten, the depth. Just what comes to mind when you look at the depth of the conference right now?
You know what's crazy? I don't look at the Big Ten standings. I try to steer clear of that stuff because then you start thinking, okay, if we win here and we do this and we win there, and now you're not focused on just getting your team better. We're not focused on us. So I try to stay focused on us, but it is top to bottom. It's ridiculous. It's the hardest it's ever. I've been in this league 8 years, without question, been the hardest I've ever seen it. I mean, we've been in every game except maybe 2, Michigan State and Wisconsin at home, and I feel like that was last year. Every game is a battle, and it's down to a 1-possession game.
You guys
Coach, this team and your team reflect so much of each other. You talked about the development, what's going on. This is a rivalry, I think, that will develop another step because of tonight's game.
I would even say at our place, where they made the plays down the stretch to beat us. So yeah, I think this could be good for the Big Ten. It could be good for Rutgers and Penn State. To compete the way we were competing, the fans yelling us the way they were. I mean, and 2 teams really getting after it, really not giving up an inch. So it's going to be good to come back here and then to come to us next year.
Coach, you guys are on a roll. You feel like you got some good momentum now going.
I do. I felt like Wisconsin. We had that game. I felt like we had great opportunities in that game. We would just let it slip through our hands. We had some really good opportunities. Josh, Lamar missed free throws, and then we turned it over, where we were really stopping them. They were only 1 for 12 in the last 7 or 8 minutes, I think. So we've been playing good basketball. We're playing inspired basketball. We're really connected. You can sense that. You can feel that. Guys really like each other. Leadership's at a really good place. Lamar and Jamari are doing a fantastic job.
You guys held Geo scoreless tonight. I mean, obviously Josh made some big plays at the end, but him and Jamari, their effort on Geo all night long. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I thought, look, Geo Baker has really impressed me. He had 20 against us the first time around. I've watched a lot of their tapes going into this game, and I've been he's got long arms, he's got a high release, he's about 6'3", maybe a half inch in there. He he's just really talented. And Jamari and Josh, I thought, did a really good job of speeding him up, making him uncomfortable. I thought the first time around he was very comfortable, got to his spots, got to his places where he likes to shoot the basketball. So we flipped that tonight. But they had other guys step up for them.
A couple of days ago in Wisconsin, you guys went the last 8 minutes, I think, without a bucket. And I think you went 4 minutes without a bucket there at the end, and you guys came up with some big buckets. What did you think about Rajir's layup and then that open three for Josh as well?
Yeah, I still think we're getting good shots. I think there was 1 or 2 turnovers in there, but I felt like we're getting good shots. We're getting Lamar to his spots. We're getting Ra to his spots. Josh is taking good ones. Miles maybe rushed the 1-3, but he could have been fouled. I don't know. I have to watch the film. I don't want to make something up here. But to be able to get stops at the end in the last minute was huge. And look, I don't know I forget what the offensive rebound was at halftime, but they had 15. They ended up with 15. They played really hard in the second half.
What do you think about Mike? It seems like he's seeming to be more like himself. He seems more confident out there.
You know, I thought he was great in the first half. We need a full 28 minutes, and that's the most he's played probably in a year. But I thought he was great. He rim protected. He rebounded the ball. He had 14 rebounds, like Rose just said. So he played really well in the first half. Now we need him to extend that in the second half.
And Lamar, it seemed like he was 8 of 24. Did you think maybe this was a tough matchup for him, given the size that Rutgers has inside?
Rutgers got big time size, and I don't want to mess his name up. I'm just going to call him Eugene. I thought he played tough. I thought he played physical. You know, Lamar needs help too. You know, he needs to be able to share the basketball, especially they went one-on-one. I'll give them a lot of credit. Most teams are blitzing Lamar, so give Eugene, his defense was very good tonight.
And last one, what did you think about Myron's 9 points in the first half, 13 overall? It seems like when you go out on that 14-0 run, he was right in there and helping you get some baskets.
I thought MJ's been playing well. He's earned those minutes. He's earned the minutes. There was a week there where he didn't play at all. He's earned the minutes that he was able to get over the last couple weeks now. He's scoring the ball at a high level, and he's still getting better. That's the great thing. I think Pikes will say the same thing. Our teams are still getting better, where some other teams right now, this is as good as they're going to get. Not us. We got a lot of freshmen that we're playing, and they're just scratching the surface.
Coach, with all the upsets in the past month or so, it doesn't seem like there's, point to like a clear cut, maybe favorite for this tournament coming out.
I have no. It's who's hot. You know, Michigan won it a couple of years ago, maybe even last year, right? They were the 5th seed. They got hot. So I think whoever's got hot, whoever's got momentum, I think they're going to go for a deep run here in the Big Ten tournament.
Does it feel good to get some bounces go your way at the end of games lately?
I just said that. You know what I said? I said Ken Palm has us at 347 as far as luck. I think we just moved to 346. We definitely got some bounces there. That Rutgers has been getting over the last few weeks. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.